Countless dog lovers never realize how many everyday habits can silently break a dog's heart. In today's video, we're uncovering 10 things that emotionally hurt your dog. And the surprising truth is that most owners do these without even noticing. These emotional triggers can weaken your dog's confidence, damage trust, and shape lifelong behavior problems. Stay with the video until the end. And before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more. Number 10. Ignoring their need for attention. Dogs communicate emotionally far more than people expect, and when their gentle signals are overlooked, the emotional impact becomes heavier each time. A dog may sit close, lean against a leg, rest its head on a lap, or quietly follow from room to room in hopes of receiving acknowledgement. When these attempts are repeatedly dismissed, your dog begins to feel invisible. Emotional neglect can cause a dog to believe that their presence doesn't matter. As this continues, their behavior can shift in dramatic ways. Some dogs become unusually quiet, losing their playful energy, while others become overly needy, constantly seeking reassurance because they feel insecure. The lack of acknowledgement also increases stress hormones, making them more reactive, nervous, or easily startled. Consistent emotional connection teaches a dog that they are valued, creating a secure environment where they can thrive both mentally and emotionally. Number 9. Yelling or raising your voice. Harsh tones create emotional shock in dogs because they cannot understand language the way humans do. They only understand the intensity behind the sound. When a voice suddenly becomes loud or aggressive, a dog interprets it as danger. Their nervous system reacts instantly. Ears lower, tail tucks, body tightens, and heart rate increases. Repeated exposure to yelling slowly breaks their sense of safety inside the home. A dog that once confidently approached may begin to hide, avoid eye contact, or flinch at sudden movements because their emotional trust has been damaged. This fear-based reaction also affects learning. Dogs under stress cannot properly absorb lessons, which means yelling becomes not just hurtful, but ineffective. A calm, steady approach builds understanding and strengthens the bond, teaching the dog what is expected without causing emotional harm. Number 8. Leaving them alone for long periods. Extended loneliness impacts dogs on a deep emotional level. They are highly social animals built to live alongside their human family. When left alone for too long, their world becomes silent, empty, and confusing. Hours of isolation can create separation distress, where dogs cycle through waiting, worrying, and feeling abandoned. Some dogs show this through pacing, crying at the door, excessive licking, or chewing objects to relieve emotional tension. Others become unusually still, lying in one place for hours, displaying signs of emotional shutdown. Long-term loneliness can even change brain chemistry by increasing anxiety hormones. This may lead to clinginess when the owner returns, difficulty staying calm, or fear of being left again. Even small changes, like leaving comforting scents, providing mental stimulation, or arranging shorter alone times, can make an enormous difference in their emotional well-being. Number 7. Not allowing them to express natural behaviors. Every dog has instincts that are deeply rooted in their biology. Denying these natural behaviors creates emotional frustration. Dogs need to sniff during walks, explore new scents, dig occasionally, chew appropriately, and interact with their environment. When a dog is constantly rushed during walks, pulled away from interesting smells, or scolded for harmless exploring, they lose opportunities to express who they are. This creates confusion because they feel restricted without understanding the reason. Over time, Suppressed instincts can lead to anxiety, restlessness, or destructive behavior at home because the dog has no outlet for their natural mental needs. Allowing sniffing, exploring safe areas, and offering the right toys or enrichment activities gives a dog mental satisfaction and emotional balance. It tells them their world is engaging and they are allowed to behave like a dog. Number 6. Punishing them for things they don't understand. Dogs live in the present moment. When they are punished after something has already happened, like finding a mess in the house and scolding them later, they have no way to connect the punishment with the past action. Instead, they only feel fear and confusion. A dog may lower its head or show guilty-looking expressions, but these are signs of anxiety, not guilt. They simply react to the tone and tension around them. Repeated punishment creates emotional damage, making the home feel unpredictable and unsafe. Dogs become worried about making mistakes even when they don't know what went wrong. This emotional fear can lead to nervous behaviors, avoidance, and lack of confidence. Positive guidance prevents fear and helps the dog learn in a way that strengthens trust rather than harming it. Teaching with clarity and patience protects their emotional well-being and builds a healthier bond. Number 5. Not giving them enough mental stimulation. A dog's emotional health depends heavily on mental activity, not just physical exercise. When a dog spends long hours with nothing interesting to do, the mind becomes bored, understimulated, and restless. Mental boredom feels like emotional emptiness for dogs. They may begin pacing around the house, barking at nothing, chewing furniture, or showing signs of irritability because their brain is craving engagement. Even well-behaved dogs can develop new anxiety or destructive habits simply because they have no meaningful outlet for their natural intelligence. Puzzle toys, scent games, new walking routes, training sessions, or simple problem-solving challenges can dramatically improve their emotional balance. Mental stimulation reassures a dog that the world is interesting and that they are participating in a life full of discovery, not isolation. Number 4. Inconsistent rules and mixed signals. Dogs need clarity to feel emotionally secure. When rules change from day to day, like being allowed on the bed sometimes, but scolded other times, or being encouraged to greet visitors one day and pulled away the next, they become confused about what behavior is acceptable. This confusion creates emotional tension because the dog never knows what reaction to expect. Inconsistent rules can also make a dog worry about making mistakes, even during innocent behaviors. This emotional instability leads to anxiety, hesitation, and a lack of confidence. Consistency gives dogs a predictable world where expectations are clear and fair. When dogs understand routine and structure, their emotional health thrives, and their trust in the household grows stronger. Number 3. Comparing them to other dogs. Dogs may not understand words like humans do, but they deeply understand tone, energy, and emotional shifts. When an owner praises another dog more, constantly talks about how well-behaved someone else's dog is, or shows visible frustration that their own dog isn't the same, the emotional impact is significant. Dogs pick up subtle signs of disappointment. They sense when affection is not fully directed toward them, leading to insecurity and a weakened bond. No two dogs are the same, and comparing them creates unfair pressure that they cannot comprehend. Emotional acceptance helps dogs feel valued for their unique personality, creating a stronger, more trusting relationship. Number 2. Not appreciating their small emotional signals. Dogs use incredibly subtle signals to express discomfort, stress, affection, or needs. These signals include licking their lips, yawning when nervous, turning their head away, lifting a paw, or leaning gently for support. When these quiet, emotional messages go unnoticed, dogs feel unheard. Over time, they may stop using subtle signals altogether because they realize their communication isn't working. This leads to louder, more anxious behaviors such as whining, barking, or pacing. Understanding these signals shows a dog that their emotions matter. When dogs feel seen and understood, the bond becomes deeper and the home becomes a safe emotional environment where their feelings are respected. Number 1. Withholding affection when they need it most. Dogs experience emotions in waves, just like humans. There are moments when they feel fear, uncertainty, sadness, or confusion. During these vulnerable times, they instinctively seek comfort from the person they trust most. When affection is withheld, especially when a dog is scared, lonely, or unwell, the emotional damage can be deep. Dogs feel lost without reassurance. They may become clingy, develop separation anxiety, or lose confidence because their support system feels unstable. Comforting a dog during emotional moments does not spoil them. It strengthens attachment and teaches them that love and security are always available. Affection is the emotional bridge that holds a dog's heart steady. Thank you for watching. Understanding these emotional triggers helps build a stronger, healthier bond with your dog and ensures they live a happier life filled with love and security. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content.